everybody, welcome back to IP Farms. Well, it's a beautiful Saturday morning here. I think it's May 11th. It's about 6:15. I've been here for about 45 minutes. Gonna get the 1086 cranked up and head down here to the bottom. We'll try this epic marathon today and see what we can do with this extra little bit of corn ground. I've had a lot of rain. It's dried up for the last couple of days, but we've got a whole lot coming in next week, and it's getting on up into May, and I don't want to miss my opportunity to get this extra seed in the ground. So we're going to try it. Hopefully you've seen the video where I made some hay. I sold that, of course, paid for the fertilizer. So I don't have any extra money in this that I haven't already spent other than a little bit of diesel fuel. And I'll have to be bush hogging the fields anyway. So we're going to try it. Using chisel plow instead of the 5-bottom moldboard plow, mainly because my offset is broke. I don't know if I've showed you guys that or not, but I'll get a clip of it later today when we pass by. The frame's cracked and I haven't fixed it yet. So I don't want these huge chunks I've got to try to deal with my finished disc, because I've got a couple bearings that are going out in it. So yeah, I'm behind the 8-ball as always, but we're going to see what we can do. I'm curious to see how the 10 does with that chisel plow with the 12 shanks. I'm hoping I don't have to pull 2 off, but I might, and I'm hoping to ground it and 2 wet underneath. But no telling what we're going to pull out of the ground, because this is where the sewer line came through, local agency, T-post, you name it. Never been a plow over there on that side of the ground in my lifetime that I know of, so we'll see how it goes. But bring you guys along for as much as I can of it. I don't know how much of the corn planting and spraying stuff like that we'll do, because you just saw that in a previous video, but I will get a little bit of the planting, because I'm going to try my best to redeem myself with straighter rows and better population. So let's get the 10 cranked up and see what we can do. I might have to go back to the car and get my sweatshirt. It's a little chilly, mid-40s this morning. Very strange for North Carolina, being almost the middle of May and be this cool. I think it's been a very wild winter, fall, spring for everyone across the country. Anyway, I didn't mention it a minute ago. I burned the fields down about a week ago. I chose to leave the grass growing and not mow it ahead of time so it would absorb as much as possible. It's not completely dead yet, but it's there, and there's not going to be any more growth on what's there. So we're going to go down and take the gyro mower and chop it up best we can. I just don't want any big wads of grass anymore than I have to. So once I get back up here and get that unhooked and get hooked to chisel plow, we'll bring you back and sink it in the ground, see what we can do. This is what I've been telling you guys about from day one. That's a big old stump. That's what the bottom and fields and everything were full of. I'm glad this chisel's ripping it out. So far, so good. Whole thing's doing really, really good. It pulls 10 times better than the 3-point. I mean, I don't have any front end issues whatsoever. So I hope the cylinder holds out there. Looks like it's keeping a little bit of oil, but we'll see what we can do. It's pulling pretty hard. This area down here, nothing's ever been in at all. And then of course about right there over to about where I made that other pass, all that's been, dug up and repacked for the 3 sewer lines that were in here at one point. There's only 1 active one now, but anyway, let me get this stump out and get back after it. Well, that's unusual. I guess they found one on the sewer line and just decided to bury it beside the manhole. That's a huge rock for here. I wear a size 12 shoe. Well, old chisel plow ripped it right out of the ground. I hate to even flip that one around because the other ones are wore so bad. I was hoping to flip them all, but I'll have to get one anyway because that broke. So hopefully that'll hold us, get us through the rest of the day. But yeah, doing good. I'm gonna adjust the stop now on the cylinder so we're not going as deep on the second pass, and we'll see what happens. Well, we got to move the Love Muffin truck and trailer. It's blocking my disc in. In case I do get a few shots, more so today. I noticed a little bit the other day when I was bush hogging. But I think I got a turbo seal going out on the 1086 again. When I bought that thing, or traded for it, me and Dad, it smoked like a freight train, and the turbo was just wore slap out, so it was getting oil bite, of course. I bought the cheapest thing I could find at that time to put on it, and it's lasted, what, 4 years? I don't know that that's what it is, but it's starting to smoke a lot more this morning than it did even the other day. So I'm gonna try to limp it through the rest of this, and if so, then I may go ahead and pull it off and check the seals in it and see what we can come up with. But just in case you see it smoking, that's probably what it is. breeze, airplanes flying over, and wild people on motorcycles going up down the road for background noise. But found me a shady spot, let a little bit of feeling get back in my rear end after all that bouncing today. But unfortunately, we failed miserably at the marathon with corn. Why? Mainly because of the extra sod and grass I had to deal with and the wind. Even if I had gotten the grass work down, had the offset, the wind picked up about 9:30, 10 o'clock this morning, and at different times it's blown up to 25 miles an hour. So you guys know how my luck is. Put the sprayer in the bottom for the pre-emerge and it would have been 25 plus all day. So it just wasn't in the cards. It is what it is. The field's ready now. If it doesn't rain too much, I can get down there and knock the crust off, put some corn seed in if we got time. If not, I might think about doing some soybeans, not to harvest, just to put nutrients in the soil, turn them back under something. May do winter wheat this year, I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens. But got you a little bit of chisel plow footage, not a lot. That went really well under the circumstances. Pleased with that purchase, thank goodness. And got you a little bit of drone footage, and the main reason for that is just to kind of show the fields and what I've been doing for the last 4 years in the reclaim process. I might have thrown some other pictures in, video clips of other stuff, maybe, maybe not, depending on how long the video got. If I didn't, just know that that's what I set out to do, was those 4 fields, and they're ready. I got 2 in corn and 1 in winter wheat, and the other could be corn if it works out. But if not, like I said, it's crop ready. So I'm really pleased with that, really tickled. Call it a day, got to go get some nicer clothes, got a big event coming the first of the week. Talk about that later on down the road. But really appreciate everything, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I know it wasn't a whole lot of good content today, but it's what we were doing here at the farm. So don't forget to check out farmmerchbin.com if you're interested in any of my merchandise or any of the other guys that are there. Great channels. Nick and Alice are amazing people if you're needing something done for your business, for your channel, or just needing to make something in general. Hit them up, farmmerchbin.com. Tell them Nelson IP Farm sent you. They will hook you up and doing a phenomenal job, that's for sure. We'll see what happens over the next couple of days, guys. Until then, thank you.